Have you ever noticed how almost every Australian country town has a cenotaph or a World War I gun sitting in a park? Here's the part most people don't realise. They're not there as trophies, they're there as grief. After World War I, Australia suffered one of the highest casualty rates per capita of any nation involved. More than 60,000 Australians were killed and 156,000 were wounded. For a country so young and of only 5 million people, the loss was devastating. Nearly every town lost sons, brothers, fathers, sometimes entire friendship groups from the same street or school. After the war, Britain offered captured German artillery pieces to Allied nations. Australia received thousands. But instead of keeping them in capital cities or museums, Australia did something very different. They sent them to these small towns. Towns applied for a gun not based on size or importance, but often on how many men they lost and how many people in the town rallied around the application. Around the same time, communities began building cenotaphs, which translates to empty tomb, because so many of our Australians were buried overseas. They were often built from stone because it was affordable, durable, and sometimes even readily available in those small country towns. Many took the shape of an obelisk, a simple upright form chosen not for religion or triumph, but as a quiet marker reaching upward meant to endure. No glorification, no celebration of war, just a solemn reminder. The cenotaph became the place to grieve. The gun became the reminder of where those men had been. They were placed together in memorial parks, outside town halls, near railway stations, right where everyday life happened. They weren't meant to honour victory, they were meant to mark an absence. A silent reminder to the men who once filled the local footy club, the schoolrooms, the pubs. They never came back. Over time, people forgot where they came from. Kids began climbing on them, dogs slept underneath them, they got graffitied, they became part of the scenery. But every one of those guns and every cenotaph beside them represents a town that paid a price, not a victory, a cost. Because in Australia, remembrance doesn't always sit behind a glass. Sometimes it sits quietly in the park, weathered and still, where life often carries on around it. And that is a very Australian way of remembering.